Central Florida Real Estate Radio on News Radio WFLA Orlando. Now to our studio and your host, local real estate expert and my friend, Laura Petersen.
Don't know 100% of what things are going for, and a lot of times when you're looking at those prices that are online, maybe there were closing costs that were given to a buyer or something, and so they got that price off of it, really, but it's showing in the top line price, but you're not seeing what's happened underneath in that transaction. So there's a lot of things like that that are going on, and that's something that the appraisers take into consideration too. So if they're looking at an appraisal and this house over there, say it sold for $320,000 and there was $10,000 given to the buyer for closing costs, well, right away the appraiser is cutting the price of that house down $10,000. And so just looking at the surface of what's out there, there's so much more to it. But as a first-time buyer, if you are getting a loan, I mean, you are protected by that appraisal because it's not going to be out of whack. I mean, there are times where you might pay more for a house than the appraisal value. Maybe it's only $1,000 or $2,000 or something like that. But basically, when it comes down to it, you got that house and you wanted that house. And so is it worth it to pay over appraisal? Many times it definitely is. We're finding more and more of that people are either waiving appraisal contingencies or they'll pay up to $5,000 above the appraised amount or something like that, so that when they're going in there with a stronger offer that you can do that. Now, many times as a first-time buyer, you don't have that extra money to do that, but it's something that you definitely want to consider. But again, when you have the right person guiding you, you're not going to have a problem with overpaying for a property.